Hey friends, this reflection's for the fifth Sunday of Ordinary Time. I think a lot of us, when we were reading the book of Job, if you haven't read it from beginning to end, I strongly encourage you to do so if you can stomach what you're about to read. I say that because Job, he seemed like he had it all. He had it made. He had the world at his feet. Yet there's one problem. The devil was against him. He was taking everything away from him. He had his family taken away from him. He was prosperous, but he was losing everything. You name it. He suffered. Physically, socially, spiritually, mentally. He suffered. I think it's no coincidence that a lot of us have endured suffering one way or another. Sometimes we forget what our goal in life is as faithful Christians. Our goal, friends, is to suffer, is to unite ourselves with Christ. One of the phrases that one of the things that really stands out to me in the readings overall for the Sunday is that the question that Job asked God, is not man's life on earth a drudgery? Sometimes we ask that question too. And if we will see happiness again. I get it. Look around us. Inflation, persecution, cafeteria Catholics, abortion being the number one cause of death, the growing disrespect that we see in the generations coming up now among the generation Zoomers, I like to call them. X, Y, and Z, yeah. It's scary. But we are reminded, friends, there is hope, as Job reminds us. You shall look round and lie down in safety. You shall be secure, as God reminds us. There is hope, indeed. We are seeking an antidote. And it's not a vaccine from Pfizer. It's not a vaccine from Johnson & Johnson or Moderna. It's Jesus. St. John Paul II reminds us the life with Christ is a wonderful adventure. And he's right. You see, friends, when we look at the Gospel of Mark, the presence of Jesus was the antidote people were seeking. Surely that's what you're seeking. You are seeking Christ. Even the 147th Psalm reminds us that the Lord heals the brokenhearted. He heals the brokenhearted and builds up their wounds. He tells the number of the stars. He calls each by name. The psalmist continues, the Lord sustains the lowly, the wicked he casts to the ground. Sometimes, all negativity in the world, we can easily just give in. But here's the trick. When we put our faith in God, He can work wonders. Father Louis Boyer, a French priest, reminds us that is why adopting the Christian faith means taking up the cross in the sense the Crusaders gave to the expression. It means not only being ready to stand up for one's belief, but actually enlisting, equipped with the appropriate arms in the struggle in which the prize is our true freedom, and with it, the liberation of this whole universe. So friends, as we are getting close to Lent, Let this be a reminder that we too must accept the sufferings in our lives and invite God in the midst of all of it. Now, it may be crazy, but you know what? We're preparing for an important moment of our lives. And that is to unite our passions, our sufferings, and everything that's getting us down to Jesus. Let's face it, we seek Him every day. So how do you plan today, friends, to unite yourself with Christ? It is Jesus you seek. He is the antidote. God bless.